here. I'm back once again. This video is a well needed, much needed video. And this is stop listening to people who have no idea what's going on. In my lifetime, in my immediate friends, I just happen to have one out of all those people that I know. And I know a decent amount of people. There's only one person I know personally that was, I wouldn't even call her a friend, like an associate who did the same exact thing as me as far as internet marketing, selling something online, trying to make money online, trying to make. So she was the only one I knew, and I did meet a girl, but I didn't. She wasn't even. It wasn't on one of those Facebook groups, and I need to see what she's up to. But there was another girl that I connected with through a Facebook group who did the same thing. But as far as people I know personally, heck no. And stop listening to them. Don't take advice from them or anything. Do you know why? Because they have no idea what's going on. You're better off talking to somebody that's already in the industry, who's listening to these videos every day about internet marketing and make money online. Sorry, but and also who's listening to these videos, who has the right mindset, and who has actually made some money online, because this is not normal. As much as retail stores are closing, as much as most people I know have jobs. Most people I know in my circle either have jobs, they do real estate, um, but I would say 90% of the people I know and are close to, they have regular jobs. So they don't have no idea. So why would you share that with somebody? That will discourage you. That will mess up your mindset. Do not do it. And it will only scare you more. You're better off just, I don't even like mixing my business, like my business with my personal, because a lot of people are not going to understand what I'm trying to do. I've been studying this stuff since 2014. A lot of people are not going to understand, so don't even bring it up, honestly. If you go and tell somebody you want to sell on Amazon and they have no idea what it takes, they might say something that might discourage you. If you tell somebody you want to write a book, they might say something that will discourage you because they have no idea. If you tell somebody you want to start a business and quit your job, they might tell you that it might fail. I had somebody close to me like, most businesses fail. I'm like, I know the statistics, but why would you even put that in my head? Like, and I know they didn't mean any harm by it, because that's what they, it's hard. Like when you're brainwashed and programmed, literally brainwashed and programmed by these traditional institutions such as college and school. You're brainwashed every day that you're trained to be an employee. So it's hard to get your mindset shift to over there, even though, and I found myself falling back into that because I was not protective of my space, my mindset. Because sometimes you just got to literally, if somebody asks you what you do, you just tell them, and then, they're like, I want to get to that. They don't really want to get to it because I sent you the resource on how to get started, and yet you're not. I've had literally sent courses to friends and family who's like, I want to do that, and they never do it. The one person I did do it, though, is my little sister. You should check out her book. But most people, they want to learn it, but they really don't understand what it takes. And it takes a lot of confidence, and it takes a lot of courage, and it takes patience. And I'd rather you just keep this to yourself, honestly, unless you're talking to people in Facebook groups or who are obviously into it, who want to do it, or who are already doing it. It's best to be in people already doing it because you'll get inspired. So get into some Facebook groups. There's definitely a lot of free ones of whatever you're trying to do as far as starting a business online or internet marketing, because the people around you are just going to discourage you only because they don't understand. There are friends that I do have that are encouraging. They're like, don't, whatever you do, don't go back to work, because I'm inspiration for them. But it's like, it's hard. So yeah, that's what I want to say. Like, just keep it to yourself. Everybody's not going to understand. Do not listen to people who are not in a position that you want to be. Why would you listen to somebody who doesn't have not one internet assets. And I figure internet assets can be anything. As one, they only got one product online that they sell. They don't even have one book written. They don't even have, any internet assets. One video. I guess a video could be an asset as long as it's getting monetized and it's getting your brand out there. They don't have any of this stuff, and yet you're listening to them, and I don't understand why, because they're not on the same frequency as you. I don't want to say they're not on the same level because y'all might be on the same level financially, but they're not on the same. They're not trying to go where you're trying to go. They're fine where they are, and that's just the difference. You got to remember that 90% of people you run into are going to be regular people who work jobs. So just keep that in mind. Do not listen to anyone who's not trying to do what you don't want to do. Just keep working on your mindset. Keep writing your books and selling your products, and you will be successful. That's just the law of returns. And make sure to stay away from people that are negative, or it's better just not to say anything. And if you do have to bring up your business for some reason, I'd rather just not do it, or just close your mouth and just like, okay, you're right. You know, it's just best, believe me, because you don't want to get into arguments. Why get emotional or defend something if you know that is true? If you know you see people doing it, and every single day. So just get out there, start building your audience, and get your brand out there. Also, there was another point I wanted to touch. Dang, I hate when I forget. There was another point I wanted to touch, but I'll see you in the next video because I can't remember. But make sure to subscribe. Oh yeah, um, another thing, strangers. This is real deep because my little sister was talking about this. Strangers will buy from you before your friends and family do. Only because, unless you're directly selling something that they really want, because it depends on what you're into too. Because I wouldn't just randomly buy something that I didn't need. But yeah, I mean, they will support you a little bit. But if you're selling um, products and stuff that has nothing to do with them, or if you're in, if you're mingling and networking with people that have nothing to do with what they do on a regular basis, this internet marketing world is on a whole, it's like we're on a whole different freaking level, a whole different mindset. So, yeah, strangers will support you and buy from you more than your family and friends because most of I would say 99% of my sales come from strangers. So just keep that in mind. So I'd just rather you just separate yourself. Don't go on your personal Facebook trying to get people. I'd rather just you create another Facebook and create your avatar of who you're trying to, sell to. Create your avatar and be who you truly are on that platform and help people out. And then in return, of course, you'll get money or whatever. So that's what you got to do. Just help as many people as you can by providing them with products and services and things like that. And don't worry about what other people are saying. Strangers, your friends and family is not going to support you. So why argue with someone or try to convince someone that you're worthy or that you can do it if they don't understand? They're not even thinking about this. They're probably worried about the show that's coming on tonight, or I'm worried about shows too, but you know what I mean. They're probably not productive. They're probably not doing anything. They probably don't have nothing. At least if you have a book or something, at least one. Just get the freaking book out there. It don't have to be that long. I'd rather you just have that one. You're like, okay, I published it. My first book was great. But so yeah, get out there, just get started. And keep in mind, you can't share your jewels with everybody because they don't understand it, and they will try to do the crabs in the barrel where they try to drag you down, not because they want you to go down, which some of them might, but because you because they don't understand, and that's okay because they are brainwashed and programmed to think that there's only one way to make money, and I see so many people like, oh, I have to do it this way. Like, no. And it's not easy. You can't just put a book up there and it's going to sell. I mean, actually, you can. I've done that a lot of times. But I'm talking about like on your own platform. You got to put it on somewhere where there's millions of people. That's why I do leverage Amazon because they already has the audience. So why wouldn't I capitalize on that? I'd rather have $2 for something I didn't have to do, and marketing dollars that I didn't have to put in, than have 0% of nothing and sitting there looking stupid because I didn't leverage the platforms that are available. So yes, I do believe in putting your book in big retailers. You can try to do it alone if you have the capital to market and advertise your book, but if you just put your book on Amazon, there's certain niches right now. I just put a book on Amazon. I'm like, dang, this book is paying me like $10 a month, and that's something I had outsourced, and that's something I didn't have to work for. That's amazing. Like, I mean, yeah, $10 a month add up. Just imagine if I did that 10 times over or 1,000 times over. So yeah, get your books out there. Go wide with your books. I was just saying that. Make sure you can put it in the Kindle Pages read, but I don't know about that. The Kindle Unlimited. I was just looking at my numbers, and I'm switching all my books over, or most of my books. 80% of my books I'm switching over to freaking. I'm going wide. I'm putting them on Draft 2 Digital. I'm putting them on Apple, Barnes and Nobles, all that. But thanks for watching, and make sure not to share your dream with sheep and people who are going to just follow what everybody else is doing and who have a job, and unless they bring it up, I don't really bring it up. I don't like when people ask what I do, I'll be like, I sell Amazon. They ask what I sell Amazon. I'm like, oh, beauty products, whatever. I try to be vague about it. I don't like, because I do so many things, I don't like telling people I have books and stuff, because most people are not going to buy the books, because a lot of my books are about making money online. A lot of my books are like under my complete name. I do write romance too, but that's under another pen name. So I mean, I write a lot of different things. Good times, but yeah. Don't share your dreams and stuff with people who don't believe in themselves, first of all, and especially if you know that person's a traditional person, which is not bad people, they just don't know. And if they did know, you got to believe it too, because they're skeptics. And skeptics are usually broke too anyway, so happens to the best of us. I mean, skeptics, not that they're usually broke. Skeptics might have money, but skeptics also miss out, and they're going to continue to work because they most likely don't own anything because they're so skeptical. And it don't have to be a property. You can own online assets. You can own cryptocurrency. You can own stocks, parts of companies. You can own all that crazy stuff. Real estate stocks. You can own a video that you have rights to. You can take this video. You don't got to be on just YouTube. You can put it wherever you want, just like a book. You own that book. You own rights to that book. Whether you wrote it or somebody in the Philippines wrote it, it doesn't matter, because people are getting value. People are paying. People are supporting your work as a business owner, and it doesn't matter. So just try to get on the ownership side. That's what I've been learning. That's just where my mindset is at right now. I'm trying to get as much online. I've looked at books and I looked at videos as an asset, because I can use them and put them on platforms and make money from them. So ownership is like the monopoly of books. Try to own them. Put the most books on. You're way up from somebody who don't got no books. If you own 500 books, the person owns 500 books, and they don't have to work. The person that owns, videos, who has a good channel, a good audience, and things like that. So, but that's my message for today. I got my specs. I gotta get my contacts reordered. Good times. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Please stop sharing your dreams with people who don't understand. If you want to share your dreams on forums and groups and things of supportive people under videos. Please leave a comment, and we can talk about your dreams and stuff, because other people do not understand and how they're going to help you. I mean, unless they're trying to invest in it, and unless they have that mindset of a business owner, it's pointless. And I'm just saying this, especially maybe in the Black community and stuff too. I don't mean to just bring this up, but it's true. Like, there might not be a lot of people who are doing the things you aspire to do or are doing. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you agree. Like this video if you don't agree. Dislike this video. Either way, it's a view, and it's is a response. So thank you, and see you next video.